y'all. It's Renaissance, and I've been narrated by Tasha on the Narrative Club.
Welcome to the Narrative Club. We do the critiques for books and movies you love. Now welcome to the Narrative Club. We do the critiques for books and movies you love.
Welcome to the Narrative Club.
Thank you.
Thank you for coming on our show. Renaissance. She told me just call you Renaissance.
Yeah.
So I gotta ask why, so my audience know why are we calling you Renaissance?
Well, that was a name that was given to me by my friends and my family when I was younger because I always wanted to do music. And I went through like a series of different names, like P. Diddy and stuff. And one day I was just sitting there and I was like, what do Renaissance mean? So my mama, she was like, boy, you ain't dumb. Grab a damn dictionary, look it up. So I looked it up, and with the meaning, I told my mama, like, this is my name I'm gonna run with when they got it copywritten. And her and my family, they just been calling me that since about 16, 17.
So you just Renaissance man.
You can say that.
Okay, let everybody know what is it that the Renaissance man do? Do you do music?
Well, I actually got my own record label. I don't do music because I more wanna be back in the spotlight because I did research and I noticed that the rappers don't make the money, it's the producers and the labels. So I'm like, well, shoot, I'm gonna get on my Dr. Dre shit.
Okay, so you can make beats.
Beats and stuff like that.
So what's you got? Do you have artists?
Actually, I'm working on like my first 2 artists right now. I'm just about to like get the paperwork together and everything.
Okay, and so the world know you were in McGraw Ave.
Yes.
Who was you in McGraw Ave?
Booby.
Booby. So you do music and you act.
Yes.
And so I brought him on the Narrative Club because he has a new movie coming out. I know you're probably like, what the hell is she? What's the new movie you got coming out?
The new movie I got coming out is called Random.
Random. It's a totally different role from is McGraw Ave the first thing you featured in?
Yeah, that was like the very first time being behind camera, work, everything.
Now you had a good little camera roll time.
Yeah.
You remember it. How does that work for you? How do you feel like, are you, I have to say okay, when you go out, people notice who you are?
A couple of people, like when I'm at work, people be like, I seen you when you in a couple of Detroit movies. Like I just pulled up to the gas station and a guy that I ain't seen like 5, 6 years, cause we was locked up together. When I pulled up to the gas station, I was leaving out, he was like, man, I seen you in that movie with Murder in them, man. You know, so it's not that I'm a razz, you know, but I have been noticed.
It's not, they don't feel like they being harassed. They like it.
Yeah.
They actually like being, but it's like sometimes you just want to get what you got to get come out, and it's like they like oh, and then the harassment is when part 2, y'all need to hurry up.
Now that part about part 2, like
season 2, y'all need to hurry up.
Like I went into Eastland and bought some clothes, and the guy was like, man, when that McGraw Ave season 2 coming? I'm like, every time he see me, he asks me the same thing, and I be like, man, they working on it, man, they working.
Like, I'm dying in it, so
right, so I'm not coming back.
My job is over. Did you like playing that role?
Yeah.
And especially by being your first, how was your experience on the set though?
It was good, cause at first when I first reached out to T and Shamar them, they said they was just looking for extras. And when I showed up, I was supposed to just show up, get shot, and that was that. But they gave us some dialogue, and one guy's, I guess he didn't do the dialogue just right. So when Murder was like, let you try it, I guess I nailed it to where Murder and Shorty liked it. And they was like, you know what, keep him.
See how it work out when you just show up? And that's good, because you let people know, like, sometimes you'll show up just be an extra, and then your extra roll out, like, hey, you never know what opportunity you may have by just showing up.
Yeah.
So, okay, let's get into your new project that you got coming out, Random. And when is the premiere?
The premiere is May 14th at the BelAir Theater. Red carpet start at 6, the movie start at 7. It's actually a double movie premiere. It's Random. Yep. It's Random, and then it's also another movie, Snatch, where they went more into like what's going on in society with human trafficking.
Okay, they show one back to back.
I'm not sure if they show them back to back. I think one probably gonna show. Then I don't know if they're gonna take a break and then show the other one, or I don't know how they doing it. But I just know that it's a double movie premiere.
And they can hit you up for tickets.
They can hit me up for tickets.
What's the ticket price?
20.
Okay, let us know what Random is about.
Well, Random. It's basically Random is about five brothers. They all, big time drug dealers. One of the brothers, he's still thinking that stuff is ran how it was 15 years ago. So it's like he get out of prison, he's still thinking that he want to shoot people for $5, $10. And they like, nah, man, this is a new era in time. So basically, they like, well, we all older, we're falling back, we're relaxing, we're letting our kids take over. And that's how I come into play, because I'm like one of the nephews in the movie. And I'm basically the hot-head nephew that just want to pop off, ain't no talking. And then, it's everything is random. It's like random strings of events. Like, it's going to be randomly, yeah.
Because I already told you, I'm very pretty. Like, I'm busting it down,
Yeah.
I don't need nobody looking for me on. I like, did she, I ain't gonna leave her. But I should be like, well, I can't get into something. I'm like, I'll go. But I'm gonna sit and watch it so I can be able to give you a better review of it.
Okay.
So, like to see, because like random, like, okay, I like the name so far and the concept of it. So it's like, as long as I can follow.
And it's just not a movie. It's also gonna be a series as well. So.
Yeah, I think because you put me like in that little one of y'all groups or something.
Yeah.
And it had like a random series on there. So y'all gonna drop the movie first and then the
Series, yeah.
Okay. And you said the tickets as well.
$20.
That's not bad, y'all, because these tickets been kind of rough. So $20, May 14th, 6:30, red carpet, 7 o'clock, movie start. Movie start on time.
It's gonna definitely start on time.
And your character is
Right.
Ray Fisher.
And that's what she said too when I sent the picture and everything. It's like she came back, she was like, oh, we got this character named Ray. And I'm like,
Did you have the writing on that for her?
not really, but it's like I went, they had like the little rehearsal. I went, and it was pretty much supposed to be just another small little role. And I did the rehearsal. They was like, oh, you did so excellent on the rehearsal. We want to extend your role.
That's good. I mean, you probably don't even know how good you are. You just going in, taking it in, and then realize that, oh, they like me too. Like, I really can do this.
Yeah.
So if you were able to write yourself a role, what would you write for yourself?
If I was to write myself a role, I'll probably write something like a John Q type role or Training Day type role. Yeah.
Look out, look new. All day I like to go Giselle. Everybody knows like Giselle. Like, you're not my favorite. I can't give you the most.
Well, he's one of my favorite. He's not the favorite, but he's one. It's so many, but I got a couple of people that I look at. I can't think of his name, but he played in Players Club. He the one who played in Players Club and Menace to Society. The one that got arrested for the rape of Ebony. Junior.
Junior?
Yeah.
Everybody like Junior.
No. The only reason why I like Junior, I didn't like him in Players Club. I didn't like him in that. But it's like when he came.
Was Junior the one who got boy killed at Citadel?
Yeah.
Don't nobody like him?
No, because I'm like his roles be his gangster roles.
He played the roles that nobody likes and he's fine with it.
Yeah, so that's just.
So that's what. And that's a good thing. You play the role. Like he played the roles no one dared to touch. So you're like, okay, I really like him because he's outside of that box. Like he know people gonna hate him, but he don't care. He gonna play the role.
Hey, at the end of the day, he getting his money.
Name? Like nobody needs Junior. What's his real name?
I don't know. But I mean, he like, shoot, I'm getting my money. I don't care what nobody think.
Yeah, and he probably a sweetheart, really.
Yeah.
So you gonna write your role?
I wouldn't write me a role like one of his roles, but if I was offered the role, I would. Cause everybody asked me that. They like, if you got paid the money, could you play a role where you playing a snitch or playing a rapist or? And I had to sit back and I'm thinking like, I'm from the D, I'm from the East Side. But then I had to think about it. If that bag right, maybe.
Yeah, but I mean, you know what when it's presented to you, you don't care how. I mean, when your acting level goes up in this different roles, because it's a rapist doesn't mean they tell you like somebody, I got a role and he a rapist in the movie, and then once you read the dialogue and you realize like this is bigger than him just being a rapist.
Yeah.
So I like always read the script first, and then be like, okay, I can do this. He's the rapist who turned to be somebody awesome by the end. So those are real like whether it's a little bag or a big bag,
And that's like what I do now. Like when I got the script for Ray Ray, I looked at it and I'm like, oh, okay, I can do this. This is me every day anyway, you know.
So you knew like you found the balance in it, and that's what. And once you find a balance in me, you learn how to become the character. And that's what some people, because I'm working on, I just got done working on a project with another team, and on his set, I realized some of the guys became the character, and that's so important to when you know you're coming on set to wake up like, oh, let me be who this person is right now. You know?
And that's what the writer told us. She said the days we film, she's like, when y'all wake up in the morning, I want y'all to look in the mirror, turn into that character.
That's good advice. That's really good advice. Like build the character from the script. Like what vision what Ray Ray would look like, vision what Ray Ray would wear, and just become Ray Ray because it'll help you show it through the camera. Like everybody like, oh, you won't no longer be Renaissance. They like, oh, they go Ray Ray. Or whoever character you may play, like, that ain't my real name, learn my real name. Like
Cause like literally at work, they don't call me by my real name. They call me Booby.
See, now they have to call you Booby Ray Ray. Well, thank you for coming on the show.
Thank you.
Thank you. I'll be there to see Random. I need to go ahead and put it on my calendar at work. Be there to see Random to support y'all new up-and-coming project because that's what the Narrative Club is about. It's about getting out here and supporting all indie films. Whether it drops on Tubi, Amazon Prime, Pluto, whatever device in the premiere. Even if it's $100 ticket, we still trying to get somebody to go. But thank you for sitting down and taking your time.
Thank you.